Siema tuby, tym razem będziemy słychać chyba. Stójmy sobie i pogadajmy z nim. Go! Short hooded figure spoken about some bodies lying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against the wall and places the corpse's hand on its chest. The figure freezes as if hesitating, as you see him reach out his hand toward the beautiful golden amulet hanging around the corpse's neck. He jerks his hand back, hesitates, and reaches out again. Looting corpses. The stranger almost jumps out of his skin, and the hood falls from his head. Under a mop of red curls, a round, halfling face looks up to you. Oh, phew, I thought you were demons. Not a good day to you, good lady. Scylla, her eyebrows lift in apparent surprise. Carl, is that you? Ooh. The halfling looks at Scylla and smiles broadly. Oh, Lady Scylla, you're alive. Goodness me, that's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. What was the first bite of good news? Stick around and see yourself. Do you know this person? Meet Rivian, better known as Carl. He hails from Canabres and he fights in the Condemned. Czyli walczy w armii stworzonej z kryminalnych ziomków. He's one of kind, a rogue with a heart of gold. Lol. Cool is probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself if you were about to do it right. The halfling cheeks flash, and he hides his hand behind the back. I just thought, it doesn't matter. Can you tell me anything useful about what's going on in the city? I'm afraid not, good lady. I just left the Defender's hall. Before that I was hauled up in there, too scared to leave. Although spending all the time under Commander Seward's nose sure was something. She's a strict one, and when she gets nasty, don't even start. I had enough of her breathing down my neck to last me a lifetime. So what are you doing here? Robbing corpses. Oh! Green Vigor may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get those blood bodies off the road. My friends and I are terribly on the terrible important mission we need to get through. Ale prawda naszej. He is interrupted by the sound of wheels rolling on the paving stones. A cart drawn by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. No, there's taki smutny jest. A pretty half-elf is driving it, and a young man in the knight armor is walking alongside. Even from a distance you can see his stunned face and his blue eyes shining brightly. See, a terribly important and very heroic mission. My friend and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. Po prostu kradną nam Scylla. I never thought I would see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square, the center of the demons' attack. Hey friend, glad to see you alright. When we got separated by crowd at the celebration, I knew right away that something was wrong, and when demons appeared all of a sudden, I realized that was the reason why I'd been so anxious. But I couldn't find you among that in the square, so I kept my hopes up, and I was proved right. So you are the other bit of good news. Carl was talking about you, and Janak are alive. Actually, by good news I meant that we found the beer cart. Sir Elan and Janak being alive amounts to a quarter of everything. Well, maybe half. A beer cart, how about sharing with us? I'm sure we could all do the drink. And there are more important things than saving others people's property. Ale, certainly give me your flask, but if you work with us to the other side, we can have a more something for you there. There's no need, the heart is very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight an attack. There is one. Besides our friend, here's surely heard better things to do. More important things than care about you. By the way, my name is Ivan of the Hound Hearts. I'm glad to meet you, someone who survived this madness. You have told me. No, you haven't told me. No, Sheila. I've saved that story till we're back at the Defender's Heart. We're going back there, aren't you? We'll have a reason to toast our spoils. Have you ever seen night that your friend Carl was trying to rob a corpse? Is that really necessary? Carl didn't even do anything. Whatever he might have been. Okay, what's wrong with hearing the truth? I think Jenna and I have to write it now. Stop to. I'm not your commander, Carl, and I can't punish you or even condemn you. I suppose I suppose a lot of people in Mendev think the reward justifies anything, but think about it. That dead fellow might have a family somewhere. His property and mementos should be returned to their rightful owners. Take this card for example. We might take it now, but once the city is freed, the Eagle Watch and the other orders will try to find the lawful owners and compensate them fairly for their loss. Enough, friend. I don't even do anything, I was just talking about it, and honestly I don't think we are able to gather about this. Okay, I have to go. So long. Sure, we'll come down. W sumie deświtujemy ciała.
Obstacle.
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
Cover me, all right?
The world in crimson. I'm gone. I am helpful, am I not?
Tak, tak.
Surrender. Save the last one for me.
Zombie.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okej, Shadow już mi się aż tak nie podoba.
You won't survive me.
I did it. It happens sometimes.
Jakiś nekromanta tu zadziałał.
We do it my way. There's something here.
Throwing axe.
I will help where I can.
Stab you or zap you.
Do
Why
not
not
fear.
both?
Do not waver.
Don't hold back.
Strike.
Distract them for me.
You should have run. Follow if you dare. This will hurt.
Coś się dzieje.
They will break against our resolve.
Too late for apologies.
Endure this! Make every strike count.
I'll hit you.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
What? No?
Don't hold back!
This spell's faulty. No, really. It's not your fault.
You are today's sacrifice!
Into the fray!
Go for their hearts!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Nie chcę, żeby ktoś padał.
I will help where I can.
Weź sobie jeszcze.
Ask nicely.
Sodi is restless. I wonder why.
Yes. Yes.
Who, me?
It's time to act.
Together, we stand.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
I like you. Open your heart to me.
Resistę.
Inimosi pravisi. Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
Dobra, zobaczymy jak teraz pójdzie.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. won't survive me.
Surrender or else!
Don't hold back!
No, it's all your fault.
This is not my time yet.
We will win this war. Lead on!
It's time to act.
Open your heart to me.
Who, me?
Always be ready for the worst.
Yes?
A bright future awaits
move.
us.
A, mogę něco zapisać.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Musimy się zbliżyć.
Don't hold back.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Inheritor, guide my blade! Did I mess up again?
You won't survive me. Did you see that?
Ładne i za, ale nie widzę, że...
This spell's faulty. No, really.
Szkoda tego włączenia.
Am I doing it wrong? Surrender or else!
Wziął.
The light! Take
All
you
your fault.
into the fray!
I'm gone.
Wczyściliśmy to
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
We do it my way.
My tail is restless.
Jeszcze z niego mak wyjdzie, kurde. Co się nic nie nauczę.
Something wrong?
I will help where I
My
can.
skills are absolute.
Well,
Doubt is the heart's
things
greatest challenge.
No to jeszcze jest taki skrawek.
Yet another obstacle.
I'll cut you wide open.
Yes.
Cover me, all right?
Follow if you dare.
The spirits
will be
demand your
quick.
blood. You are today's sacrifice.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Go for their hearts.
The fuck? Youngblood the actor. Reveal dearest darling beauty mine. Why do case only pray to the husband? Friend the time? What the fuck? Podeśmy Ale kurczę? The pile shifts easily, revealing an entrance to some kind of cellar. Place an interesting looking chest among the items. Look, the door is open and now we are completely at the mercy of what's up there. have nothing to fear. We have the power of inscription after all. But hand me over my lull and then rolling pin. Ziomki. Now look, it's not a demon at all. Greetings, friend, kind friend and rescuer. I'm Grandma Redland, theater director, and these are the members of my company. Granny, that's not a little, that's one of the props of malevolent leech performance. The one Tina made, scepter or something. She made it out of my label. She wanted to use a broom handle, but I paid the deft idea. Oh, I seen your show. You are very funny, especially your play where the woman slowly climbs onto the chair while singing and then falls off again. Well, it's actually the great tragedy about unrequired love. The chair, you see, it represents a tower of rock rising up above the raging sea like the finger of a giant. The woman, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascade into the swirling abyss below. Just like I showed her 100 times, but I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? We were rehearsing our art distractions from our fear and panic. Really? When I'm scared, I eat. We tried that too, but our supplies ran out. But our art is terrible. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry. On our account, we're going to do our version in the next street. That's where our pumpkin is. We are not afraid of demons with pumpkin around. Pumpkin? Or Lumpkin, says the wolf. Really, our male lead. He will protect us. Don't worry, we know what we're doing. I have to go. Thank you again for rescuing us. Stranger, today you did a great service for Manday and culture and for faster culture of all Golorian. You will certainly be remembered in the future eras as one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theater. Okay.
Can't hide from me. Did we find trouble? No, they did. Endure this!
Zaraz zobaczymy, więc...
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Tu musimy podejść. Wczesna. Kogo tu nie ma?
I'm off.
Fuck. Co to było?
I do what I must.
Jakieś zaklęcie? Ktoś? Gdzie w ogóle jesteśmy? Market Square. Journal. Co oznacza the last chapter that complete the quest or it will fail afterwards? Okay. Basically, A, to był ten ziomek. Okej. Spodziewałem się, że powinien być tu. Jakoś go nie widziałem.
Rely on me.
I am never wrong.
Widziałem, że co?
This spell works differently.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Don't mind me.
Are we in trouble yet?
Trust in yourself.
Dobra, shit, lepszy pancerz. Niestety nie pomoże tego. Domierz ma spoko. Co to jest w ogóle? Klejw. Nie pamiętam, co było w Simple Weapons. Kurde, czemu to? Czy ja coś będę mieć opis jakiś? Ciekawe.
We do it my way.
Nie, no gościa nie widzę. To na razie się udamy do...
Follow if you will.
do tawerny na odpoczynek. Gdzie u nas jest akurat? Jakiś handel.
Together, we
I'm
stand.
always ready.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
I'm all ears.
You're a good person. I like you.
I'll take care of it.
Postać.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment. An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, girl. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
What are you? What are you doing here?
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them! Just an audience, they don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Okej,
In
zobaczymy.
the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
Co na odwale?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
A jeszcze ich rozwalę.
That is correct. But still, girl, no prompting, please. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep, and a cow.
Więc... Aurocz... Nie co to jest?
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Damn it! She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
O kurde.
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
What the fuck?
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up! And her entire entourage, too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
Can we retreat already? Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Can't you just die already? This spell's faulty. No, really. Tactical retreat. No.
I'll cut you wide open.
Potrzebuję jakichś dejzów i tak dalej. Wes, to było, że... Dziennika, Rise, Unconscious. Chodźmy zrobić na eksperymentalne. Dorzuć na... Okej.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. What about you, girl? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Love of religion. Red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canabras today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
Mortal as bounty who rise the stars of the sea. Kurde, nie pamiętam pytania. Aha.
Your answer is correct. Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the World Wound was opened. The First Crusade started back in 4622. Your knowledge would make Mendev's Crusaders proud. My final question is, what is the title that Aurilu Vorlesh bears? Is she the Architect of the World Wound, the Lord of the Labyrinth, or the Border Acquisitor of the Shapeless Abyss?
Architect of World Wound.
That's correct. Most excellent. You successfully answered all of my questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Spoko tam, Nenio. Now you can finally let me tell me what you were getting about those questions.
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. And I must admit that you passed the test with flying colors. This does offer a glimmer of hope for the future of Crusade. I have always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It pleases me to see that I was correct.
So you are trying to say that I'm Vedic or?
Yes.
That's good.
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all. Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me on my expeditions to the World Wound? To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations? Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward. Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands, so I can focus on the things that really matter. Excellent. You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer. Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired. Are we ready Ready to move out?
No.
I'm off.
Tam był jakiś ziomek. Ciekawe, kto to był.
I do what I must.
Sprawdźmy trailer tu w środku, czy... Fajna waluta, kółko z kropką w środku. No jeszcze patrzę na te rzeczy potem.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
Dobra, zobaczmy tutaj. O. świętować. Misklik. It was me who convinced Irabet to use with dziennika and found the little part. If you look out the window, you might think the end times have come and the house of the boss. I thought some simple pleasures good food and good company would help keep the gloom at bay. I understand we need to continue living and fighting however hard it might be, at least the house, the chaos will help me hold the city. This isn't safe. You must attack while everyone is drunk. If I ever turn down my remaking in good company, let's rise our monks. My friends, I see nothing wrong with me. Profit of this chaos. Allow me to declare my support for that decision as well as experience tells me that we should shed no tears after our glory. If we start to mourn the fallen while the battle is still raging, we are jeopardizing all our effort now is time for rest. We'll bury the dead after the last demon has been driven from Canabras. Hey, are you just going to sit here with green faces? I say we get to know each other a little better, so we have better reasons to toast. Tell me about you and your order, even. As stories go, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south in Andoran. I lost my parents really led the life of simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I had chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills. I enjoy training and drills, and I'm not afraid of battle. But risking my life for a coin, it takes a special mindset to choose that road with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die and wonder if it was worth it. So in the end I decided to choose another path. Now I'm going to lay down my life, at least it will be for a good cause. That's how I ended up in the Mandef and become a squire for the Hound House. It's a small order by tradition. By tradition, it never has more than 12 members, and a new member is only knighted after one of the elders dies. We patrol the land along the Wallstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Unfortunately, death is common among the Hound herds. I became a full knight 2 years ago after lying on nothing to rest, and I am content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. How have you been serving the Eagle Watch for long, Jenna? I signed up 4 days before the demon attack and I'm lucky, or what? I'm an apprentice of fencing master from Nivon. And I learned a thing or two from him, believe me. I soon got bored of fighting old bandits and getting involved in the petty squabbles of the Eastern River Kingdoms. I wanted a proper challenge. And you can find a better place than Mandef. And what do you know? The moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father would say that is not accident. Fate brought me here. What about you, Kel? How did you end up among the condemned? I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums where everyone stole a little, or maybe smuggled, or guarded stashes. But I saw Karlstars stares into his map gloomily. But I never killed anybody and never did anything really bad. I got caught stealing, and when they made me choose between prison and the condemned, well, Of course I did want to go to the prison. I'm not that good a fighter, but as Norm Corber is my witness. A thief can also be useful in the war against demons. I've always been a good scout. I can sneak under and also find a monster, but I don't know where my friends are now. They got separated when demons rampage through the city. Chin up, friend. Wherever you were in the past, you're our friend now, and the Crusader skills will be useful to us. You will see. How do all of you know Sila? I met my noble sister on the road to Cannabis. I was returning from the south from my fiancé and was happy to be in the company of Paladin of Inimadara. We said our followers at the city gates and I went north along the road to Dresden to my orders camp. Ilan's face grows grim at the mention of the camp. The demons attacked us from there at the same time we struck cannabis, but we managed to fight them off. Hurried to the city A and joined forces with the Eagle Watch. All my fellow hound herders. We wandered during the battle on the streets and the last night of my order who can still fight. It's so good to see Sila again, and every loyal heart counts these days. Carol, I met Sila at the tavern in Cannabis before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who would sit at the table with condemned knights. Usually don't even look at us, but Sila is different. I knew it the moment I saw her. That's what made me notice Sila too. So I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly. I still don't. Our Carl is a great lad. So after that night, Sila and I went round the towers together every day. Mendef is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here for glory, redemption, or to help those in peril, and they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast in case you didn't. This Sila, did you call me over just because something matter? I didn't just want to talk about the celebration. You see, everyone is in trouble and want to help you. I don't know anyone else in the city I can tell to his fellow knight, as we all wanted in the battle. Bad idea, sister. I told you, I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on, hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Girl is right, do you need help? No, let me find you. Without her help, I will still looking for you all over Canary, so Ilan, come on, stop being so stubborn. Tell me more. The young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I do not wish to oppose. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin of Modena and France certainly have more important things to do, especially now that Canadus has been overrun with demons. I've learned anything in life that is there's nothing minor of good and illusion. Sila begins seriously, but then a smile lights up her face. Take the three of you, for example. It seems like all you did was save one card from some loser demons, but look how many people are happy now. That feat will never be sung of in songs, but who knows, maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Cannabis will find the strength to protect the city. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Ilan, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of Imodai won't suffer. It's more of a minor adventure, but a glorious feat. Alright, I will explain. The life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and a chance to serve a righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Manaref, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met way out the ladies. Here forgive me. The finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found honey love in her own heart for the bungler like me, but I'm not about to let this miracle go, not even the demon lord the Skari and all his demons army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Canaveras. For half of a year I've been getting up my courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Derek Sunhammer, the best jeweler in London. The independent knight orders live mostly on donations, and I'm not what you would call rich, but I so want to make Kiana happy. Kiana. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jeweler the same shade as her eyes, and twice that one to scrape together enough money. Last time Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack and I will never find a worthy replacement. The ring is most likely still at the Hound Hearts camp outside the city. Ilan and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First the demons ambushed them, and then they rushed off to Hell Canaveras. I think we should at least go there and check. Right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under the control. What could we run into at this camp? My friends I killed 2 large demons attacking the camp. When I rolled straight to the city without spending any more time cleaning up the rest of their mind. It was only a few imps, but they might still be at the camp. Of course, this was a while ago. Our camp was attacked at the same time as the war snow in the main square, and I haven't been back there since. Fine, I will help. Thanks for agreeing to help. Nancy, good man and shoot knight, and I think the world should repay those who are so devoted to doing good. Let's help him so he can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. See, I hope you can convince Ira to let me go through. To do this, I don't want to pardon from my friends. Of course, if the League of Inscription card has come together in this dark hour, we must continue on together. No dobra, dziś będziemy kończyć. Trzeba spaczkować. Także dzięki tupy. Na razie, cicho.